Titan submersible implosion. But who were the people on board that day? In an exclusive interview, we spoke to a friend and colleague of the man known as Mr. Titanic. Ann Emerson has the story you will only see on News 4.
He was, a part of our family and somebody that I had tremendous respect for.
P.H. Nargeolet was an explorer, synonymous with the Titanic. A man respected by the diving and deep sea exploration community.
The French expert that died, his name was Nargeolet, had made 38 dives down to the Titanic. He was 77 years old, probably one of the, the most, he's probably researched that expedition more down to the Titanic more than anybody else.
But to Patrick Leahy, the co-founder and CEO of Triton Submarines, Nargeolet was so much more.
He was a dear friend of probably 25 years. And so his tragic death was something that hit me and hit my family hard, because PH would visit us here in Florida and stay with us.
The two met through work more than 2 decades ago.
And I got first introduced to him in early 2000 when I was involved with getting a couple of subs prepared for a filming expedition for James Cameron. And those subs had previously been in the care and control of PH when they were owned by Canal Plus. So that's when we first met and got acquainted.
Leahy and Nargeolet diving down to the depths of the ocean together.
When we were doing our 5 Deeps mission, I was asked by my client, who could we get out here as just a sort of an observer to make sure we're doing things safely and so on. And it was PH that I suggested because of his incredible background.
Nargeolet dedicated his life to the mystery of the Titanic and was working to recover pieces from the infamous ship.
He was trying to recover the telegraph on that ship. So apparently that's one of the important artifacts that has not yet been recovered. So they've recovered safes that have, jewelry and all that other, valuable pieces. But the actual telegraph that was able to send out the Mayday request is what now they really want to recover.
That insatiable curiosity is what Leahy thinks drove Nargeolet to board the OceanGate submersible.
I will always be puzzled by his decision to go out there. And the only thing I can think is that he was so enamored by that wreck and the opportunity to dive on it again, because it really was a fixation for him. It was something he was keenly interested in.
Now, Nargeolet's family believes OceanGate should be held responsible for the tragedy. In a statement, lawyers for the family say his life was tragically cut short due to the unfathomable negligence of the owners, designers, component suppliers, and manufacturers of the Titan sub. Henri leaves behind a grieving wife and 3 children, and we look forward to obtaining answers to how this could ever have occurred, to prevent this from ever happening again, and to seek justice on the family's behalf.
The vehicle that he was in was one that we all had grave concerns about, and it should never have carried human beings, period.
The hearings start Monday in North Charleston. News 4 will be there, and we'll try to stream the hearings on our website as well.